Jurgen Klopp, simply one of the very best of his generation. The German has over the last 7 years built an unshakable legacy at Anfield, one that might take ages to match, leave alone repeat. For the 6 seasons he has been at Anfield, Klopp has guided Liverpool to every single trophy on offer, winning the Premier League, Champions League, the FA Cup, and the Club World Cup. However, as is the norm, all good things must come to an end at some point. From fighting on all fronts in the 2021-22 season to struggling to stay in the Premier League's top 4, Liverpool have truly fallen from grace and currently lie in the middle of the table. Unless things take a turn for the good going into the last few months of the season, Liverpool management may be forced to relive the German manager, his managerial role. However, there are not many managers with his qualities currently available, and the club could struggle to replace him. We take a look at top 6 candidates who could sit in the hot seat if the board decides they have had enough of Klopp. Number 6. Diego Simeone. The Argentine has spent almost his entire coaching career at Atletico Madrid, bringing unparalleled success both at home and in Europe. He has reportedly told the Spanish club's chiefs he will be leaving at the end of the season and could come into the frame as a possible replacement for Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool. But is he the right man for the Merseyside club? Well, he has the stature, the presence, and immense top-level experience. He is, however, controversial, especially among the Anfield faithfuls, who hate him because of his disrespectful attitude towards the club in recent years. His style of playing, too, will most likely be an issue. He is known for playing defensive football. He builds his team to have defensive compactness, which allows them to play quick counterattack if the opponents lose possession while attacking. This is the exact opposite of what Liverpool fans have enjoyed the last couple of seasons under Klopp. One other thing, the Argentine demands extraordinarily high wages. He is currently the highest paid manager in Europe, taking home twice what Klopp earns at Liverpool. Number 5. Antonio Conte. Well, few players or managers can say they have never lost a match at Anfield, and Antonio Conte is one of them. Unfortunately, that's possibly where his suitability begins and ends. The Italian has always gotten a result anytime he has visited Anfield, including that 1-1 draw that cost Liverpool the league during the 2021-22 Premier League season. For this, not many fans will honestly look forward to former Juventus and Chelsea man kicking bottles on the Anfield touchline. Besides, just like Simeone, the brand of football the Italian plays might not be attractive for any boardroom hierarchy. Number 4. Steven Gerrard. The former Reds captain remains a fan favorite among the Anfield faithful, and despite the Aston Villa sacking late last year, he remains firmly in the race for Liverpool's top job. Many may argue that he does not have enough experience to lead a club as big as Liverpool, considering his struggles in Midlands, but he is a true club legend, a prodigal son who many might look past his struggles just to see him manage a club he fought and gave everything for. Despite failing to impress at Villa, he showed he can play an eye-catching brand of football, one that the Merseysiders would enjoy watching and associating with. His successful time in Scotland with Rangers suggested he would be considered for top jobs, and a successful stint with Villa would have helped the former midfielder stay ahead of the pack, but that never happened. He has a win percentage of 32% as manager, which is not so impressive. But interestingly, even the bookies are backing the former Reds captain to step into the Anfield hot seat when finally the time comes. Number 3. Julian Nagelsmann. He could be the right man to replace his fellow countryman. He's young, ambitious, and obviously driven manager who has a good track record. He took Hoffenheim from the brink of relegation to being Champions League competitors in the Bundesliga, worked wonders at RB Leipzig, taking them to the brink of the Champions League final, and his pedigree cannot be ignored. He has continued with the same at Bayern Munich. His teams are always clever in their play and can switch formation seamlessly depending on the opponent, something Anfield has become used to under Klopp in recent seasons. A key similarity, though, between Klopp and Nagelsmann is their pressing game and the fluidity in which their teams attack, mainly using wide areas. Also, Nagelsmann, just like Klopp, has a knack for developing young players, which will be attractive to the Anfield hierarchy. He has already reportedly turned down several offers as he waits for either Manchester City or Liverpool, with the latter more likely to come sooner rather than later. Number 2. Pep Lijnders. Well, who else would be better placed to replace the man he was worked alongside for 4 years than Pep Lijnders? The German does not have top-flight managerial experience, with his only notable senior management being a 6-month period he spent in charge of NEC in the Netherlands in 2018, meaning appointing him could be a big gamble for Liverpool, but also one that could prove to be the best in the club's history. For the time he has spent working under Klopp, he has arguably learned from the best and could use some of his master's tricks. The only downward side of this, though, is that he might be reluctant to tinker with the German's formula, and despite the idea of natural succession being an attractive one, it could hinder the club from getting the real tactical setup change they badly desire. Number 1. Thomas Tuchel. From one Germany to another, the former Chelsea manager knows how to win. He is a serial winner. However, his style of play might not be appealing to everyone. He is not as flamboyant as Klopp, with his approach more pragmatic. He, however, guarantees almost immediate success, going by his recent success. Also, what about achieving a unique hat trick? Tuchel followed in the footsteps of Klopp at Mainz and Borussia Dortmund, and history repeating itself with Liverpool is too tantalizing for sure. The German tactician has reportedly turned down 3 Premier League clubs, including Aston Villa, as he bides time waiting for the perfect project. It has been reported that he has eyes on Spanish giants Barcelona and Real Madrid, but a chance to take over at one of Europe's traditional elite clubs in the name of Liverpool could change his mind. He might not be a particularly natural long-term fit, but he could be considered among the favorites. Other names, including Mauricio Pochettino, Zinedine Zidane, and Luis Enrique, have also been mentioned as possible candidates, but for any Liverpool fan, it won't be easy to replace Klopp fully. Liverpool fans, whom would you rather have at the helm as Klopp's replacement? Let us know in the comments.